Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So as I mentioned in one of the previous videos, today we are with a special guest. I'm very excited to introduce you, my special guest and my good friend. Actually, in our syllabus, we have novels, dramas, prose passages, and poems related to Indian language, Indian culture. So Indianness is very much close to us. So let's welcome our friend today, Aarti Purohit, my good friend, and she's from India. And I'm so glad to introduce you. Aarti, Aiboan, Namaste.
Namaste, Kavindi. Thank you. Thank you so much for inviting me here today. It is always my pleasure to be a guest on your channel.
Okay. So, Aarti, as I said, we are very much familiar with Indian culture and Indianness. It's very close to us because in our syllabus we have a novel actually in A-level syllabus. We have a novel related to Indian life, Indian culture. It's about an Indian woman. And also in our O-level syllabus, we have a novel from R.K. Narayan, Vendor of Sweets. So we have some poems and also we have some short stories related to Indian writers. So it's a pleasure actually to have you here to have a discussion with you. So I have few questions. Actually, some of these questions are from our students. So before moving into the questions, I would like to know who is Aarti, let's say.
Well, let me see if I can answer this question properly.
Mhm.
I think I am an independent and a strong person, a
Mhm.
fun loving,
Okay.
caring, and an adventurous person who also likes to explore new things.
Mhm.
And nowadays I'm very much interested to learn this new language, which is Finnish
Okay.
language.
Okay.
And also, I am a part of the Indian diaspora,
Mhm.
contributing
Yeah.
to the society and myself in a positive
Okay.
way.
Okay.
Along with these things, I am also a daughter, a
Mhm.
wife,
Yeah.
and I play a role of a mother also to my beautiful kids.
Okay. Okay. So nice. So um, now when we move on to the questions, Aarti, we have not been in India. We do not have much experience. So we have heard about it. We have seen the pictures. We used to watch Indian movies. So we have, with what we have seen, uh, we have a picture. India is a colorful country. You have colorful foods, colorful dresses, colorful festivals. So, this is my opinion. So, how would you like to introduce your country to us?
Well, Kavindi, in my opinion, India is definitely a beautiful, colorful
Mm.
country which is rich in heritage, rich
Okay.
in culture,
Mhm.
rich in art forms. For examples, different kinds of dances, different artworks. There is diversity in religion.
Okay.
It has majestic and stunning landscapes.
Okay.
That is geographically surrounded by mighty mountains,
Okay.
sandy deserts,
Mhm.
and oceans. It has a wide range of different and delicious
Uh-huh.
cuisines, right
Okay.
from
Yeah.
the northernmost part of the country to the
Yeah.
southernmost part of the
Yeah. Yeah.
country. I would also like to tell about the people living in India
Uh-huh.
because, according to me, they also make a country.
Mhm.
So I think people are very kind hearted, they are friendly,
Yeah.
they're always ready to help each other. We
Yeah.
believe in unity in diversity. We are crazy for
Yeah. Yeah.
sports stuff,
Ah.
especially
Okay.
cricket.
Okay.
It,
Okay.
it is a kind of
Yeah. Yeah.
religion which
Mm.
is followed in India.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
my country.
Okay. So, in your country, as you said, you have a very rich culture. India, it's a rich culture country. So, what are some traditions and customs that, like, do you have any special customs or traditions, especially important to you and your family, especially?
Yes, that's a good question, Kavindi. In my perspective, I think every Indian family
Mhm.
follows one common tradition, which is called as the Atithi Devo Bhava.
Ah,
Have you
okay.
heard of it?
No.
Oh, so
Okay,
it is
but
like,
yeah.
like we treat our guests equal to God.
Okay.
We respect them. We
Uh-huh.
ask, as soon as they enter our house, we ask, like, would you like to have some water? So this is
Uh-huh.
the common or the minimum respect we give to our guests.
Okay.
We respect elders a lot. We
Mhm.
get up early because we believe in rising early.
Yeah.
And, we take bath, we worship
Okay.
on a daily
Mhm.
basis. And I think there is also this joint family
Uh-huh.
concept, which is still
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
being followed in India.
Okay.
I also come from a joint family
Okay.
background,
Okay.
and we celebrate all festivals
Uh-huh.
together. We treat our neighbors as a part of our
Yeah,
family.
yeah.
They are with us in the ups and downs.
Okay.
So I think, yes, these are the
Yeah.
most common traditions which are followed in India.
Okay. So you gave a good beginning for my next question. Diwali. So
Hmm.
Diwali festival, we have that in our novel also, Nectar in a Sieve. What we have learned it as a, festival of lights. Am I correct?
Yes, definitely.
So how is it when it comes to festivals? How the festivals become important to your
Hmm.
family?
Yes. There are many, many festivals which are celebrated in
Uh-huh.
India throughout the year.
Okay.
Festivals have always been a part of our lives.
Uh-huh.
I come from a conservative family.
Okay.
We have this habit of getting up early. I told
Uh-huh.
you, like
Yeah.
before,
Yeah.
especially on the festival days.
Okay.
We clean the house,
Uh-huh.
we decorate the house,
Okay.
we take bath, and then we wear new and the traditional outfits,
Okay.
dresses,
Okay.
and then we worship God, take blessings from the God,
Mm-hmm.
and take blessings from our elders. We
Mm-hmm.
prepare lots of sweets, we cook special dishes,
Okay.
share these dishes with the relatives and our neighbors.
Okay.
I would also like to add that we have these, the religious festivals which we celebrate with our family,
Okay.
and we have these national or the state festivals which we celebrate with the community people.
Okay.
Yes.
Right. So, how would you think like the cultural background? Now you are in your journey as a daughter, as a mother, and as a wife. So you have played several roles in your life, and you have achieved your goals in your life as a woman. And my question is, in what ways do you think your cultural background has influenced the life of an Indian woman? You represent the Indianness, Indian woman. So, how the culture has influenced on you?
That's a tough question, Nalini. Uh, According to me, right from the ancient times, the
Okay.
social status of women has been low. So
Uh-huh.
India is no less than that. So
Okay.
even patriarchy was very common in India.
Uh-huh.
We worship the picture of a goddess, yet most women had no rights.
Mm-hmm.
Being vocal about their needs and
Uh-huh.
suggestions were
Okay.
not
Okay.
appreciated.
Uh-huh.
They were meant to do just the household chores and
Uh-huh.
reproduce babies. But now I
Okay.
think the times have changed.
Yeah.
She fought for
Yeah.
herself.
Yeah.
She created her own
Yeah.
path.
Yeah.
She acquired
Yeah.
independency,
Yeah.
and she is now living the life of her dreams.
Yeah. Yeah. So in the modern Indian woman, we don't find such a thing. Like she has actually developed
Yes, yes,
independent into developed
definitely.
into a yes.
Definitely that you can see in India
Yeah, yeah,
nowadays.
okay. And also, I told about this earlier as well. We all have stereotypical ideas about every country. For example, like now I have not been to America, but if somebody asks me what kind of a country is it, I would tell like Americans are like this, they eat like this, they have festival. So this is, I'm telling it with my ideology, my illusions, what I have heard and seen on the pictures and all. So it's like American culture, African culture, Indian culture. So we have a picture. So we have perceived uh, this country is like this. We have some conceptions, but it might be correct or wrong. So, are there any misconceptions about your culture or about your country that you have encountered, and how would you like people to assume your country?
Yes.
What do you think? Like any
Mm,
idea?
yes, yes. According to me, the perceived notion of our culture is that the most common thing is that we are very superstitious.
Ah, okay.
India
Uh-huh.
is a land of superstitions.
Yeah.
So yes, I think that we are. I agree that some people are very superstitious, but
Uh-huh.
there is a logic behind that superstitions.
So we assume, sorry, we assume that Indians are superstitious. You are
Yes,
correct. Yeah.
yes, I
Okay.
think so.
Yeah.
The picture of India is that it is a land of superstitions.
Yeah. Yeah. Of
So
course.
I would like to say that we do have a logic behind those things, and there is a valid scientific
Uh-huh.
reason behind it.
Okay.
So, just for an example, I would like to tell one thing that whenever we attend a funeral,
Okay.
okay, so the after we come from the funeral, we have this habit of taking bath.
Uh-huh.
Why was this like started?
Okay.
Because our ancestors believed that whenever you visit a funeral site or a dead body, the body is prone to give some infections, or
Uh-huh.
yes, give some infections.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's it was explained that it is the reason, and we have to there were no vaccines at that
Uh-huh.
time,
Yeah. Yeah.
so
Yeah. So there is
it,
a scientific reason
yes,
behind. Okay.
definitely. So this is the scientific
Yeah.
reason that
Yeah.
you have to come after the funeral is done, and you have to take a bath so that you get rid
Yeah.
of
Yeah. Yeah.
all the infections.
Yeah.
And there is this another misconception that I often encounter from
Uh-huh.
the people is that are all Hindus or are all people living in India are vegetarians.
Ah,
So I would
okay.
like to say that it's their personal choice. Not
Uh-huh.
all Hindus are
Vegetarian.
vegetarians.
Oh, okay.
Some people would like to eat non-vegetarian
Uh-huh.
also. So it's totally up to their
Okay. Okay.
personal choice,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. Okay. So these are like stereotypical ideas because we don't know exactly. We
Yes.
have heard and seen about them. Thank you for correcting us. So, yes, we are just moving on to the end of our conversation. Now you are an immigrant. You live in a European country. So, actually, we have two short stories about the life of immigrants. When you establish as a diaspora in a different country, and how is it like you have to adapt into a new culture, and your life it's like it's between two cultures, your mother culture and the new culture. So sometimes you might find it difficult to absorb the new things that are coming up. Especially, I'm asking this question, especially from you, because you are coming from a country which has a very rich culture. So, how do you see this difference and how do you try to adapt into this?
This was the toughest question
Yeah,
for me,
yeah, yeah.
Kavindi. Yes, I think definitely in the beginning it was challenging.
Mm-hmm.
It was also surprising
Yeah,
for me and for my family.
yeah,
Also, it was a totally different
yeah,
experience.
yeah,
I would
yeah.
like to say it was totally opposite of what we had all these years in India.
Uh-huh.
So, first of all, I think you miss your family here when you
Yeah.
come, and you miss the joy of celebrating the festivals, your happiness together as a family.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But I think that we found a good community here in
Mm-hmm.
Olu.
Mm-hmm.
We have a good community, Indian community here.
Okay.
We celebrate our festivals together, we
Mm-hmm.
share our happiness.
Yeah.
So I think it is okay for me now. I
Yeah.
have adjusted to this culture.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and people here are very reserved.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I
Yeah.
find this sometimes surprising,
Yeah.
whereas in India, I
Yeah.
told you, we are like very talkative with our
Yeah.
neighbors also.
Yeah.
So I miss my neighbors
Yeah.
also
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
And the work culture is totally different. I
Yeah.
think I like the work culture here
Mhm.
very much. And yes,
Yeah.
we have
It's
to
yeah.
adjust to the new culture,
Yeah.
I believe. So
But adaptation would be like it depends once again
yes,
from person to
yes,
person.
person to
Yeah.
person. But I am happy that we moved to Finland.
Yeah.
Finland has welcomed up
Yeah.
us with open arms.
Okay.
So definitely, it's something positive in my life now.
Okay. Okay. So yes. So I think you all could get some ideas how India is, what kind of a culture they have, and what kind of misconceptions we have about their beliefs and all. So how their life is. Actually, now we have a lot of poems and short stories and all, but Indian ones, especially, we have Indian ones. So
Mhm.
that's why. It was a pleasure, and that's why I invited you to have a discussion here. So it's so nice to have you here at the Scholars Park, and thank you very much for spending your valuable time with us. So, Ayubowan, Namaste, and joining with me and sharing your ideas with me. Thank you very much, and have a nice day. And I wish you all the best with everything in your life.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you so much, Kavindi, for inviting me here today.
Okay, thank you. Bye
Bye
bye.
bye.